Hi, Lisa Christensen here, and I just wanted to share with you some of the cards that I have made to give you kind of the way I do my cards, the way I process them. And so here's what I got going on. So I always start with watercolor. I play with a lot of watercolor, and then what I think works turns into a card. So I have a lot of things that don't ever really turn into cards. So these are the cards that I thought worked. This is Brusho. I actually sprinkled Brusho on the stamped it, and then I got this like really cool variant wash, but it wasn't very defined. The butterfly wasn't defined, so then I went in with archival ink and stamped the actual stamp. This one was actually done. Part of it was done at Taylor Expression Studios during their make and take. This is a fun watercolor card. This was like an exercise in Jean Haynes' book on sweet peas, on how to paint sweet peas and how to just let the color speak to you and let the lines speak to you. So I liked it. I didn't love it as a painting, so I cut it up and then I just added a nice simple sentiment right there. And this is a sentiment from Tailored Expressions. So a really easy card, but one of my friends will absolutely love this, and that'll be a great card to send out. Another one, I did a tutorial on this. I did a couple different cards like this, and so I always forget people's birthdays, so there's the belated birthday wishes. Oh, this one's my favorite. I use scribble sticks, and it's just a simple wash. I love this one. This is the eagle, and all I did was paint a blue background to make it look like the sky and the water. It totally works, and I'm thrilled with how this turned out. This one is going to be a great friend, like Valentine's Day card. I really like it. It's simple. I did a simple variegated wash. It's not a flat wash, and it was just tone on tone, so it turned out fun. I embossed this with a Winter Wonderland embossing powder, which totally works. It has just a little bit of shimmer, but it's mostly white, so I don't know, but I love it. It's from Stampendous. This one was super fun to make. This is a new stamp, one of the from last season's release at Blue Night Stamps. It reminded me of Harry Potter, like when you're on the train to Hogwarts, passing like that like swampy area. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyways, it just like screamed Harry Potter to me. So this sentiment is also from Blue Night Stamps. So they really have some cute things, and I can't wait to send this to a friend that I totally forgot her birthday. All right, this is the stag stamp. I watercolored the silhouette stamp. I didn't love this background as much, so I did a nice little sentiment right there and then matted it, and it'll be a nice card for somebody. And then I put some washi tape at the bottom just to give it some shimmer. I really love this one. This one turned out really cute. This was a simple distress ink blending thing. Yellow, I did an orange, and then a pink, and then a purple. And those cards that just have that striking background with a simple sentiment just says it all. And I have a friend that is really, her faith is really being tried, so I hope that this will help her feel a little bit more comforted. I had a beautiful floral painting, but the composition just wasn't there. Like the three floral flowers, it just wasn't speaking to me. So I cut them out, I cropped them, and then I put a sentiment on, and then that was it. So here's part of the painting, here's the other part of the painting, and I used the other part of the painting for another card. So don't ever, if you're wanting to do watercolor, don't be afraid to just take a big sheet of watercolor paper and start painting, because that's what I did with this one too, just different colors. And I actually cropped out the other part, used it for another card that I already sent off. This was the leftover, and I thought, well, this is really pretty together. I really like that. So a nice sentiment, and you're good, especially if you're learning to play with watercolor, or you have a new pigment you want to play with. It's such a good idea. And then again, this one is another one. I started out just playing with color. I had a landscape in mind. The landscape didn't quite turn out, but I just love this green